Hello everybody, Matt here and welcome to my fragrance obsession. This is episode 75. In this episode we are going to go straight to the amazing house of Givenchy. Now, Givenchy are a very old house, they have some very good fragrances, a lot of history there, and in this review we're actually going to be talking about a very unpopular fragrance from the house of Givenchy. Now, I've seen no other reviews for this fragrance whatsoever online at all. So it is very rare, again, on the fragrance community for fragrance reviews. But this is a fragrance which certainly deserves more praise, in my opinion. Now, I've worn this fragrance a lot, so please excuse the amount of juice that's in here. So, this is a fragrance called Xeryus. And this fragrance came out in 1986, and this is a different version of the original, so I will explain in the review. So please stay tuned, guys, and we'll talk about this fantastic fragrance. Okay, guys, welcome to this episode. So we're going to be talking about Xeryus. Now, a lot of you might remember the name, and you'll probably think, well, there's a fragrance called Xeryus Rouge. Yeah, well, this is the original Xeryus. Now, this fragrance came out in 1986, and this was one of those fragrances which I'd always wanted to smell. I think a lot of people as well forget that Xeryus Rouge had an original fragrance to it. Because Xeryus Rouge is actually a flanker, and I don't think a lot of people realize that. Because Xeryus Rouge is a fantastic fragrance, but so is this. This comes from a line of Givenchy fragrances called Le Parfum Mythique. It's almost like a line of fragrances from Givenchy's back catalogue. So almost like fragrances that were discontinued and brought back. And YSL also do that with their Heritage. I think that's how you pronounce it. Heritage, whatever. I'll just say normal. Heritage range. Where they brought back various amount of fragrances. They brought back Jazz, YSL Pour Homme, and they also brought back Givenchy for women. And so there's a lot of older fragrances being brought back to see how they do on the market. Well, this is the same thing. So Givenchy have brought back many fragrances. They brought back this, Givenchy 3, which apparently was a much older fragrance, launched in the 60s or the 70s, which didn't really do well at the time, but it is still available. And I believe there are a lot more. I think there was like 10 in this catalogue. So this is one of them. So Xeryus. This is the bottle. I really, really like this bottle. We get this really kind of like nice design. It looks very niche in my opinion. I really like this. Cap, not bad. It does kind of move about a bit. But it's okay. Spray is actually really good as well. Really good sprayer on this, guys. And yeah, that's pretty much all the information that's on here. That is pretty much it. So, what do I get out of Xeryus? Well, this is a very nice amber lavender fragrance. There's a lot of lavender, a lot of amber, but there's also a lot of other vibes in here. So there's a lot of sandalwood, there's a little bit of patchouli in there as well. It's just really, really beautiful. I remember the first time I smelled this and I was just blown away because it had this very elegant sort of vibe. Very sophisticated scent, but it's also got this kind of barbershop vibe to it as well. Really, really different, I think, than anything else out there, in my opinion. I really enjoy this. As you can see, I mean, it's pretty much all gone. Longevity on it is fantastic. I get at least 7 hours out of this on a good day. Like, say if I haven't like showered or anything. If I shower, I get at least 11 hours, so it's much better. But it's a very good fragrance. Silage is also very good. You've got to be careful on the sprayer. I mean, sometimes, like, the smaller the space, in, like, for example, in my room now, if I was to spray this, it would fill it. If it was in a little bit of a bigger room, it wouldn't be so bad, but that's the problem with having a small bedroom filled with fragrances. You've got to go easy on the sprayer, because it can fill it. Especially when I've got candles lit, I need to be really careful about that sometimes. But this is very nice, guys. I would highly recommend you check out Xeryus, because this is just, it's one of the nicest amber fragrances I've ever smelled. And I love the smell of amber. I think it's one of my most favorite notes, along with vanilla. And this just does very well for me. It's masculine, it's classy, it's just really, really nice. And if you actually search for Xeryus into Google Images, you are going to be getting a different bottle. Well, the different bottle you will come across is this kind of like blue, very solid glass bottle with this black cap, with Xeryus along the top and Givenchy on the bottom. It's pretty much a blue version of my vintage Xeryus Rouge, which I will be reviewing right after this video, so please stay tuned for that. It's pretty much the same as that, and that's what the bottle used to look like. And in my opinion, I think it looks so much better. But I really do like this. It gives it a bit of a niche kind of look. It's really nice. So yeah, guys, this review has been for Xeryus by Givenchy, launched back in 1986. And this is a very nice, sharp, but kind of soft as well, lavender amber fragrance with notes of sandalwood and a little bit of patchouli in there as well. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed this review. It's been for Xeryus by Givenchy. Please check it out when you get the chance. It is only available online, so if you were to get it on a Givenchy counter, you probably won't be able to get it. So if you find it on eBay or Amazon and it's from a seller which you really trust, I would highly recommend checking this fragrance out because it is quite unique and it's really nice. So please check it out, guys. Thank you so much for watching my fragrance obsession. My name is Matt Sudders. I really hope and pray you've enjoyed this review. Take care of yourselves, keep smelling good, and bye bye for now.